Always what it should have been.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I'm Andrea Radeck.
And I'm Kristen Plescow.
And this is FridgeArt.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's nice and warm again.
It's been pretty warm recently.
Minimize this thing again.
Sorry, I was either looking at your face or looking at the screen. I was like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good. Just run right into the computer desk.
All right.
We haven't seen any movies right off the bat. I guess we could be angry about Tim's Vermeer.
Yeah, but we saw that before that we saw, technically, like, that's a building rage, because we saw that before,
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that dumb movie. Sorry. Sorry if anyone likes it, but we've said this before. We thought it was bad.
And Tim's Vermeer was just as frustrating.
It was about a man who didn't know how to paint, and he painted a goddamn Vermeer, and it
out
was
of
really
science.
Good. He
science
literally was...
and mirrors.
Did you know you can cheat in real life? Because,
it's the worst.
Like, literally you can just take a
I just
mirror.
like how Jenna showed that to us. Like, isn't this interesting? Or we're both just so angry when we got done watching that.
Like, I don't want to print my sketches
all the years of schooling.
Out, I guess. Like, so imagine how easy it would to just use that mirror contraption, and instead of, like, printing it out, just use my computer screen, and the sketch is already there. I'm like, oh, here, I'll just transfer it onto this stupid canvas.
Well, I mean, I guess if you could just do it traditionally, then you don't really need to use a wacky system of mirrors.
Well,
but
otherwise you have to do the regular sketch transfer, and that's just a pain.
Yeah.
Or grid. And it's like, screw that. The grid. Yeah, I don't like...
I like to think of paintings like a
a
system of lines. How do they get there? What are they doing in there?
I want to watch the old one again where there's just a giant Moses. You know? you know, no,
I think it's been a while since I've seen that. I don't know what
it's the main frame, and it, like, literally, you know, South Park had, like, Moses appear out of a conch shell. Do you remember that? Sounds like there's a giant cicada.
It does sound like a giant cicada. And that's when the fan goes off.
Okay, we're just gonna...
Well, the air conditioning is on, and it's not that hot out. So, let me bring up my picture. We're gonna do it a little bit different this time, where we have not shown each other the pictures that we're doing, and, so this is going to be raw TM, you know.
Yeah.
So, this is mine. Can you see that okay?
What? What? Is it 3 or is it 1? They're all like the same, but is it like 3 instances of the same thing? Like, what? Why is this horn the same size as his ear? Like, it looks like he just has like 1 horn ear and like 1 regular ear.
So,
why?
This is 3 different unicorns and a Pegasus that does not have any back legs. And it wasn't because it's supposed to not have any back legs. I didn't know how to draw the back legs of a horse, and I drew a bunch. And I'm like, you know, I'll just give it a bunch of frilly tail. Here.
Oh my god!
Let me zoom in for you. So this was a gift for my grandmother. She's still alive, and she told me she loved it very much when she saw it. And I got it printed out on a big like a big giant poster frame.
Dang, man.
This was after the Kali picture, the evil fairy picture.
I would say this is better than the fairy picture.
Well, I mean, this took me forever. Again, like that's always the best ones are the ones that
the hair. The hair is actually kind of realistic. Like, it's not actually that bad. Like, I mean, it's like
if it was being electrocuted.
Well, yeah, I mean, like not in terms of like volume and stuff. It looks like kind of like Pomeranian fur.
It looks like straw. It looks like the hair follicles are.
I mean, I've touched a horse once, and it's like mane hair.
Look at how its hair comes around, and then it just starts going down over by the neck. So I just assume it just gets like wider and wider by its shoulders. So it's just like a big hairy.
Could be like a pterosaur where it just has they're synco fibers instead of actual fur.
I just like that. Like the other side of this jaw on that same one is just like. It's just like a hand's width of the exact same line, so it doesn't actually have any volume to it. It's just like if it was like a big cardboard cutout with like volume in between it. Yeah, so I gave this to my grandmother for Christmas, and I think she cried. In a good way. She was very happy, and my grandmother has been supportive, and she's been the person in my family that actually likes these types of things.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually nice, you know, and she loves unicorns. She has cabinets and cabinets full of porcelain unicorns, and always loves unicorns.
Oh, so she was a unicorn grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what kind of grandma my grandma was?
Death metal unit.
No, she was a chicken and rooster grandma.
Okay.
So she had a bunch of chicken and roosters everywhere. Just saying.
Good.
Unicorns at least aren't chicken and roosters, so you don't just have like a giant hen to put eggs in, and also like a
Is
cock.
that sort of weird? Putting eggs like back into a hen to store
Yeah,
them?
it's a little fucking weird.
And
then
then
you have
messed
like,
up.
and then you have like a cock salt and pepper shaker, you know, but it's literally a cock. It's not like a.
That's disgusting.
It's not the dick kind. It's the bird kind.
Grandma, no. Grandma, I'm a child.
She also had a sad clown in the bathroom that. Was
Maybe
looking
that's what
into its
started your.
pants.
I was thinking, are you going to be around here for Christmas or no?
Maybe. I don't
You'll
know.
probably go back.
Well,
we can always record before. I was thinking, if you can get your clown drawings and stuff, and then like we'll have a single session for clown drawings, and then we'll have a single session for some of the stupid ass books that I drew in like second grade. Like
Yeah,
that could
there
be
you
a
go.
nice Christmas gift. I was thinking that
Christmas gift for
for our people.
Oh, okay.
who?
for
For
our
me.
parents? Like, what do we...
No, I don't think our parents want to.
My mom wants me to draw like a... She has all my old clown drawings, so she wants me to draw a realistic, terrifying clown. Like, so she can frame it right next to it. And I'm like, I kind of want to do that for her, because she's like... It's just because they're terrifying, but I don't want to spoil how terrifying they are.
My mom found this thing recently. I guess she had, like, one of the... It was like not a drawing. It was like a book thing, and I think I have it. Yeah. And, like, in the middle of it, it's just randomly, it's like, my family made us move away because my mom thinks there's too many Mexican people around. Like, something racist. It's just like, Andrea, no. Andrea, we raised you better than that. It's like, I'm sorry that I was second grade. Yeah, so no. This beautiful picture. So, it took me forever. This took me weeks and weeks. Well, I would say I consistently painted it for at least 2 weeks. Probably,
I can tell
not more
from
than
the
that.
lot
went into the hair.
inconsequential details of like the grass and stuff that I know took forever, but
Yeah.
like didn't add anything to the.
Yeah, like I
like,
think I learned how
honey.
to like this might be 2008. It's probably between 2007 and 2008.
I keep
Probably
forgetting
where
that
this is.
you started drawing a lot more recently than I
19.
have.
I was 19 when I started drawing, and I'm
damn,
28
man.
now. So
Yeah,
yep. So yeah,
there you
So-
go.
I quoted again, but you know we did that last time. So it's got this beautiful front horse with his weird banana body. You think of it just like a big like a bell pepper or something with just like a big fat ridge of hair.
Oh,
You smelling feet?
smelling my foot for some reason.
Yeah,
That's
it's a goofy
weird.
cat.
He-
We have
honestly, it looks like a.
this one here. Like he's on some sort of like vertical
Oh
plane.
my god, the fucking the back legs look like it's just like a reverse of the front legs. It's just I don't know, like it's just it
So,
just
yeah.
looks like he has like boxing arms, like you know, like his back legs aren't really like you know muscular and.
Oh yeah,
huge
no,
like
they would literally just be like his knees length. Like normally, if he was actually up and yeah, I looked at a lot of pictures and stuff. There's this sort of like green void, and I'm actually just realizing this. Like this comes down, and this is some sort of like pond, right? And then there's just green here, but then there's a river over here.
Yeah, what kind of geology is this? Because
The type that I spend a lot of time on these rocks, all being individually lit from the top.
I'll be completely honest. It looks like a Clamgina. I'm just
The
saying.
rocks?
It's like no. To me, it looks like a giant clam, and crossed with like kind of a vagina folds. Like it's just not.
Does this do anything?
Like I swear, like if you look at a giant clam, like they never quite close their clam parts, and they just kind
And we're
of
talking about
like an
sea
actual
animal.
clam,
Okay.
like an actual giant clam, the ones that are like 3 feet wide, and they're weird, but to me it just looks like the ruffles of a clam, and I'm like, God, like, that's not what a rock looks like. It's what a clam looks like.
I had problems drawing rocks for quite some time.
Everyone does. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Look at how this one hair fold. I just like how it's like black as night underneath his jaw, and also he has some sort of like secondary horse jaw.
Honestly, it looks like the other side of like the Windows XP screensaver.
I think I might have used that as an inspiration. I'm not even kidding.
To me, it looks like it's like literally the same green and blue. I was like, why?
Are you talking about this as the clam?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking about literally the river, like the rocks and stuff. Like the rocks almost look like ruffles, like from a distance, because they're not like rendered in a way that rocks should be rendered.
Why'd you say something so mean?
Sorry, 2009 Andrea. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Also, are the unicorns all like glistening?
Everything is magical.
Okay, because it looks like someone like a burly man just took some oil and just like started slathering these muscular animals with some oil, and it's like that. Maybe front horse is glistening. Like he just had a great workout.
Maybe he's running off to the pool after a fantastic day in the spa.
It's like.
I just like that he has like this hair that's coming out of his ear, and then it doesn't really follow through to like the front of his head at all.
Like it also looks like, if you think of the proportions of the horse, like he has a gigantic forehead. Like he is incredibly intelligent. Like like he has just like it's like half of his face instead of being like like 3/4 like snout. It's like half snout and.
It's honestly taken me a really long time to even learn how to draw horses correctly.
Horses are hard.
Like, I would say the first time I actually drew a horse correctly would probably be that sun and the moon one, which was only done recently. And I mean, I've tried. I've screwed up.
Horses
fucked up
are
a lot
not,
of horses.
Well, horses aren't easy unless you're like one of those young white teenage girls that are obsessed with horses kind of thing.
My friend Amy was very obsessed with horses. And when Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron came out, lost her shit.
What was even the point of that movie? I never watched it. It looks
He
stupid.
is a spirit that cannot be broken. I watched it recently, and it's awful. It's like...
Like a real spirit, or is he like just like a...
He's an actual horse.
A talking...
He does talk in the movie, which is awful.
So
I hate talking
who wants
animals.
to break his spirit?
Man.
Okay.
The white man.
The white man?
Specifically.
Of course it's the white man. Even though horses aren't native to America. Get the hell out.
Hey, you don't tell that to Spirit, the stallion of the Cimarron.
I'm just saying, he might just be a wild domesticated horse.
My absolute favorite thing is the music's done by Bryan Adams. At a point where Bryan Adams was just not giving a shit. So he's like, you can't break me. I'm free. Like, it's so incredibly emo.
Is it on Netflix?
Beautifully. It's not, but it's on YouTube.
Okay, I want to see
They like crop out a portion of it, but
you don't miss anything?
Oh, no, God, no. But yeah, it's just like, gonna knock me down, take me in, you try to step on my freedom. I'm free! Like, it's really, like, the lyrics are awful. They're so
I wish
bad.
that Phil Collins was doing the music, and it's like...
Like, I thought it was Phil Collins for a little bit, and then I'm, like, listening to him, like, who is this whiny shit? And it's Bryan Adams.
Then you have a gentle, like, I wanna know about my family.
Yeah, at least Phil Collins is more upbeat about the crap he sings about instead of Bryan Adams, where it's literally just every single one of them is like, I'm a bit... It's like if a middle schooler wrote a song about what it's like to have a hard life. Literally, like...
He's a horse.
Exactly. And that's
can't have a hard life. He's literally a
and
horse.
then, like... And it's funny because most of the horses in there are, like, trying to make him feel better, and he's just like, and he, like, turns away with his emo hair,
Is he upset he can't defeat the main stallion?
He is a spirit that cannot
bang
be
all the hot mares?
It's not...
sorry. Oh,
it's
not realistic
like
horses? It's not like he doesn't actually have a real...
That would be a weird topic for a children's movie.
Well, it's like The Lion King. Like, technically, Simba would have to do everyone who is female in that pride.
Father. Scar killed his father.
I know, but... No,
I'm not talking about Simba doing all the other female
I'm
lions.
talking about, though, like the hardest thing I can think of for a stallion is that they have to defeat a stallion to take over the mare pride.
This is pre-settlement times, so that the hardest thing to defeat is the white man coming in and cutting his hair.
Is that really?
Trying to break him. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
You gotta watch it. It's fantastic. So,
okay.
Let's go. But yeah, definitely check out. I'll also link some of the, I'm putting in air quotes, best songs of Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, because they are... And of course, there's like a million, like, anime music videos that teenagers did. They're like, I'm like Rain's and Spirit's child, the black horse for the gentle heart, you know, and it's so good. So yeah, this 4-horse, he's brown, he's straight up brown. He does not have any blue reflecting the environment around him. He barely has any green, but I think that's just a coloring error.
Maybe that's why I think it's like the Windows XP screensaver. It's because like
it's incredibly blue and incredibly green.
Yeah, he's like he's untouched by all around him.
He's pure.
Like stallion of the Green Hill.
He's Whitey, unicorn of the Cimarron.
There's actually a fun fact about horses that are white. There's a like fatal white syndrome or something for horses. No, I don't remember what it's called.
I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at the name.
I think that's wrong. I think it was like fatal. Basically, if a lot of horses, if they're born white, they'll die within 2 days of being born because of something like their intestines just haven't formed or something. So
it's gross.
Yeah, just fun fact. That's the reason why there aren't that many white horses.
Bad intestines.
So you could have a gray horse and it's fine, but a lot of farmers, like, they try to wait to see.
Get around me, come on.
Yeah, but so every time I see a white horse, I always think of that. Like, there's that white foal syndrome or something. It's weird. It's weird. Why do I read Wikipedia about horses? I don't even care about horses.
Nobody cares about horses. Except my friend Amy.
I'm not a teenage girl. Horses are nice, I guess.
She loves horses.
Does she still like them?
I haven't really talked with her for a long time. She sort of stopped hanging out with me to hang out with the cool girl.
Like,
in high school.
If you like horses, you probably live in, like, Texas, and then you have a big ranch. And you and your mom and dad, like, you know, have...
I think she was looking into, like, stabling a quarter horse or something that she found, but I don't think that ever happened.
Horses? Is that...
They have them for sale.
Really?
Yeah.
You just buy a horse?
Yeah. And then you put it up at a stable, and then you have to pay, like, stabling fees, and then that tends to have, like, so it's expensive. Well, it has somebody come in and clean out the horse shit and stuff and, like, feed it, and then you come by and interact with it all the time.
Huh. I always thought you just...
That's how people from the city have horses. They just have them
like, I always thought you just kind of had to have, like, a farm.
No.
Because, like... And then you just get a horse
That's
somewhere.
what I learned from... Anyways, so
Sorry,
this water
I just don't know.
is blue. Like the deepest depths of the ocean.
Well, it's like kind of pretty with all the sparkles. Like my inner girl is like, yeah, I want to be there.
It's like Lisa Frank, but without all the colors. It's like a really boring Lisa Frank.
It was
less cartoony.
Like there's no like pandas.
He also looks really worried. Like he looks really just like, I have to go back here. Okay, you know Animorphs? His ears
it
are
looks
down,
like he's
sad.
Okay, hear me out. It looks like he's like mid-morph and he's an Animorph and he's like getting like his human face. Like, you know, like it just his lips look a little bit too human.
That's another topic that'll come up a lot. Is Kristen and I both read a lot of Animorphs, and that comes up in our daily lives more than we'd like to admit.
Were we alive in the 90s? We read Animorphs. That's just
sure did. God, I had so many Animorph books. Mid-morph Animorph. Maybe?
What is that odd thumping noise? Like, it sounds like someone's like...
Okay,
well, that's weird.
I heard that too. They're probably just using the litter box. Do you like my beautiful background that just stops here because I didn't want to do the hair and then thing, like, in front of it?
I can see that you didn't use layers correctly.
Oh, God, no. No, actually, this would... Is it still thumping?
Yeah, it's still thumping. It's weird. I don't know what's happening. Because someone's like...
Ooh. Alright, well, pause the thing. Okay, we're back on. So it was Kit Romney, it's my Maine Coon, was just trying to open the cabinet doors in the bathroom for no reason. Why were you doing that? You see anything? Okay. You just be a little shit. That's fine.
I thought something was happening.
Yeah, he does that crap occasionally, and it's really annoying. But he does it because he's a cat. What were we saying?
The background trees.
Gotcha.
Like they just stop.
Yeah, this was actually on multiple layers.
Of the way, like over.
Like I don't even really realize that. I think this was definitely at a point that I was doing everything individually. So, like, I probably could have easily just moved the unicorn, but I don't know what I was thinking. Look at how shitty these clouds are. They are the most flat clouds. How do you make clouds look flat?
They remind me of, like, oikaki clouds, where, like, you didn't have, like, any good tools, so you just kind of did your best.
I mean, if you want to talk about a sacred opening in a weird sexual way, these clouds are where it's at.
That is a heaven-gina, if I ever did see one. I mean, that is...
Really, you can put gina to anything. And
just saying. Like,
bit of a river gina.
A bit of a waterfall
bit of a sky gina.
Sky ginas, probably.
Multiple sky ginas. Oh, that's so annoying that the stupid Steam things keep coming up. Yeah, it's just... The anatomy is poorly done. Lightning. The lighting is non-reflective, and there's just some random ones where it goes nowhere.
Interesting. Like, the Pomeranian fur, I think, is probably the best done, but almost, like... It's just not... It's not good for the painting. Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, a nice way to say it. Also, like, the...
Grass is really lazy.
It is.
I mean, I don't want to say it's probably just a smudge tool, but it's totally a goddamn smudge tool.
It is 1,000% the smudge tool. Like, that is just...
I think I might have used, like, that really standard grass brush, and then I sort of...
it.
Yeah,
well, honestly,
back.
pat on the back for doing something more with it than just leaving it, but...
Oh,
like,
yeah. No,
why is the river just going at a direct... Like, I'm trying to think, like... You know what's the worst is when you have, like... When you wanted to be a geologist and you're like, oh, I'm really fascinated with how rivers were forming. You just look at this and you're like, what the hell? Like, is it just... Like,
I was not fascinated
it looks like it
with
just,
how...
like the waterfall just carved out, like the Bible. Like, it was just like, okay, God said, flood this, and there's going to be a little horseshoe, like, bay.
It's also really annoying that it's just
right
diagonal. Why is it diagonal? Why is it, like, a slanted river?
Why... If it was like a wide-angle lens, why isn't the center the center? Like it looks like the wide-angle lens is, like, coming from the sky gina, but there's no need for it to be that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, like, I think the sky and the ground is, like, almost, like, perfectly in half, and it's so boring. Like,
yeah.
I think that's part of the problem is, like, at least the unicorn head kind of bisects it a little bit, but...
With its hair growing out of its ear.
Yeah.
Out of the back of its ear.
It's a large forehead, and it's
yeah, I'll zoom into this one.
Lips.
And then we have this beautiful creature.
Oh my god, the clouds are jagged.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like everything in this
like
is jagged.
triangle.
The trees are jagged the exact same ways that the clouds are.
That is the laziest way to draw anything. And it's not like you...
It's full of a lot of crazy shapes.
I also like how there's lighting on the bottom where there's no light.
Bottom
oh, sorry, like the clouds. Like, there's just...
Yeah.
Like, super bright rim lighting on it, and it's like... But they look so flat.
I am actually surprised I didn't use... did I use lens flare in this? I don't think
see
so.
any, but I wish you did.
I think there was definitely a version that had lens flare, and I'm like, no, I'm too professional for that sort of thing, and I didn't do it.
Well,
I bet you this is probably 2008.
I don't know. You're looking at me like I know, but I don't know. I didn't know you. I didn't know your problems. You didn't know my problems.
With all my vaginas and all my pictures.
Yeah, it's very. I
like how like the torso on this horse. It's just like it just narrows afterwards. It's just like the personification of just I don't know what I'm doing, and just narrows down. I just
think the shadows on that are disgusting. Like,
yeah,
it's like the most burned out. Like, ugh.
He's got like one big arm, one tiny arm.
And then it's like one wing is outstretched and the other is like flush against its weird body, basically because of.
Yeah, I did that pose for a lot of them.
Oh God, I really hate like how the feathers on the wings are. Like they don't overlap
it
at
just
all
looks
the
like
feathers,
hair.
and it's just like bright, but there's no like overlapping feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it just makes me angry. I mean, it's just
you wouldn't like when
burned.
my feathers are too bright.
It's just burned, and like more of the wing should be transparent because wings aren't just a solid.
Do you like how it's also just that chicken wing thing that I absolutely hate nowadays, where it does not have like the proper bend to it, so it just looks like it's like.
Yeah. Oh, we've all done that at some point.
Oh yeah.
We all are guilty of that, and if I ever have a child, I'll make sure they know. They know they're not ever allowed to draw wings that way. They'll learn proper wing anatomy, and
you'll teach them how to poop on their own, as we found earlier.
Oh yeah, I need to send Ray that video of how to teach your baby to poop on its own. Apparently, you can do that. You can potty train an infant child, and then like it'll
go like that. There you go.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It was just like a big like triangular.
It's because I put like a moistening stuff on my lips.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't have cracked lips. But yeah, no, like that, those wings, like,
they're beautiful.
I hate...
They're so beautiful.
I hate the shading on the white horse.
So beautiful.
Like, I legitimately hate it. Like, I just want to, like, just put an overlay layer on it.
Look at his like, tiny 1 pixel for an eye.
I like how it just kind of blends right into the horn, too.
Yeah,
it's like, if you zoom in, like, super, like, deep into this.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the new icon. Just...
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, it has blue in it.
Of course it does.
It just looks like a little, like, you know, it looks like a bugle, like, on the front of its head. It's just, like, weird. And it's, like, at the point where none of us, like, knew how to, like, texturize anything, so you can't tell. Everything is the same, like matte kind of, like, weird, you know.
Yeah.
White is painted.
See, this is in color, and it has more to talk about, but it's just as empty.
It's like there's I
don't have anything else for this.
I don't either. It just...
She was very happy with it. I ended up drawing her a different one, and it turned out even worse. And we'll talk about that one a different time.
Good.
Yeah. Yep.
Glad about that.
So, that's mine. We'll switch over... My brain just stopped. Yeah. There we go. We'll switch over to Kristen's then.
Tyranny of Dragons.
So where's yours at?
It's on your desktop, bottom row in the middle.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I used a program I can't use anymore called Open Canvas 4.1. I paid the total of $80 for that program. It actually wasn't bad.
Those standard fucking brushes. Those standard goddamn leaf brushes. All sprinkled.
No, I made that. Just really shitty at drawing bright, because I remember I used it was Open Canvas. It wasn't Photoshop. So I actually drew really shitty standard brush.
So this is my first time seeing this one. This is the most beautiful wolf woman I've ever seen.
This is when I really liked wolves in like a really
you fucking
terrible
furry
way.
You piece of shit furry.
Look, I don't have any personas that are wolves, so I consider that a victory.
Give it time, Kristen. Everybody goes to the cult of the wolf.
It's also extremely dark because, as you can tell by its squareness, I may have drawn it on a CRT monitor that was it was a 19-inch.
It's in its format where it's being seen right now is my also shitty monitor.
Oh the compact was pretty good, though. I mean, I don't even think they make that anymore. I don't think they... Yeah, sorry about everything. It's technically supposed to be like a mask or something, like that's really what I wanted. It was, and of course, I can't even, I don't even want to talk about it because it's like one of the characters I remember designing is like a, youthful person. youthful piece of shit.
So, part of the hair is hair, and part of the hair is wolves.
Yeah, because you can summon wolves.
And then there's this fucking photobombing wolf here.
You like how disgusting its face is? It's just
it's like fucking Joker smile.
I like the profile of that wolf to the right. And
it's just like... It looks like a camel. It looks like a goddamn camel.
Mo! It just has like...
This fucking photobombing wolf.
It's not...
I like this profile.
Well, that one would probably use a reference.
Yeah.
That one's kind of shitty, too.
This one has that weird, like...
It's medium shit. It's, like, not as shitty as it could be, but it's kind of bad.
It's got, like, these really nice pointy ears. Just, like...
I didn't know how to draw anything, okay? Also, if you've noticed, he's wearing a dream catcher around his neck, because he is.
It's not what dream catchers look like. It looks like a metal disc. Like...
What?
I mean, I understand it's supposed to be... So he has a dream caught in there.
Well, hold on.
Why is it glowing?
Oh, because it's a stupid magical thing.
A magical
It's stupid. It's really stupid, and I honestly, was considering not even showing this, because I literally just hate this image. Like, it's red. Oh. Red is one of my least favorite colors, too. And it's just
all... against red?
I don't know.
You want to fucking fight about it?
It is... It's hard to save a JPEG of it because it degrades in quality faster than other colors, believe it or not.
What do you mean faster?
It degrades. It's, not as
Was there like a time sensitive?
It takes more memory to like save red apparently than any other color. If I remember my graphic design class,
well, you said degrades, like it fades out in your computer.
If you save a JPEG, that degrades the quality, you know, and like JPEGs don't take the red to red as well as they would take another color like green or blue.
I've never really heard that, honestly.
Okay, well, I also could just be full of shit. So, you know, so take that with a grain of salt, folks.
I'm taking a lot of grains of salt.
I also just don't like the color red, because it's...
As you're wearing a red shirt. As we're both wearing red shirts.
This was stolen from my ex-boyfriend, because he left all his shirts here for me to clean.
Now he's got it on tape.
If he hears this, just saying, if you leave something at someone's house and expect them to clean it, she might just take it for herself to use as a sleep shirt.
Sassy snaps all around.
I got around 15 shirts, so he would just
wear a lot of shirts.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just playing.
Yeah. But
so you do wear a lot of his shirts.
They're comfortable.
He knows now.
Yep. Thanks, David. I guess.
Just name them. That's good too.
That is like 90% of white people's names. I think we have like 4 Davids at work.
Let's look.
I mean, just saying.
And date all of them. No,
I've dated every single David there is on this planet.
I'm on a hunt for David.
And I'm on the Daves now, so just saying. Watch out. Watch out. And then,
I have an Uncle Dave.
There you go. I haven't dated him yet.
You sure haven't. He's been married for a long time. He's a nice man, all right?
Okay, well, so he has a good personality, but, you know.
He sort of has that, like he has that, that earmuff thing that bald people have.
Oh, that's terrible. Men should just accept when they're bald, they just need to let it go, and, like, let go of that.
There's a song about it, too.
There is. It was sung by a small white child. A computerized white person.
Computerized. So, this fucking photobombing wolf, he keeps staring at me and his tiny photobombingness.
I like how shitty, I hate, and also I think I just hate white hair on characters because I think, like, people don't realize how weird, like, albinism is. Is that how you say it? Like, some people say albino, and I think that's, like, weird, but...
I think that's, like, a weird dialect. Albino.
I think that's how British people say it, like aluminium and albino, and albino just sounds like half bean, you know? Like
albino sounds like some sort of like digestive medicine.
It does.
Did you take your albino?
Oh man, I want to make that instead of like regular Beano. It's just albino, and it's like a white bottle with white pills, and it's specifically for
with like light pink text, pink and red text.
I know it's just a red eye staring back at you, and it's like. Albino. There you go.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry, there might not be much to say about this one.
This is one where it's really not too terribly bad. Like, the face is fucking wonky, obviously.
Oh, because it's wearing, like, a mask.
It's wearing a mask, but also the nose is super goddamn, like, long. And then it just has, like, these little fucking baby teeth, like Chucky the doll, coming out the front.
I think I was looking at some, like...
Let's zoom into the face.
There you go.
Is that her actual human eyes? What is this channel?
No, it's just part... I was trying to make it 3-dimensional, but I wasn't good at doing anything.
It just looks like it just has, like, pus coming from her eyes. Just, like, shit.
I think it's that greasy It's a guy character, by the way, because every guy character...
I'm gonna keep calling her a she. She's beautiful.
You know, it's funny. I got someone to I commissioned someone a long time ago to paint this character, and I had a reference and everything, and... He decided to paint this person as a voluptuous female, and it was the most fucking hilarious thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even angry because this actually looks really good.
I just like how he has like this little tiny fucking button nose.
Well, I figure it's decorative.
Little baby button. He looks like an owl. It's like a...
Might as well be. Oh, it looks like one of those creepy like owl things that that one person draws where it has like that gaping, terrifying mouth in the middle. Basically, my nightmares. Basically, what you would imagine your nightmares to be. It's not a very good mask.
Not gonna say anything on that. It has that same, like, greasy texture that one guy's necklace had, but coming out of the eyes. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's called the 2-pixel wide brush on
it's called
open canvas.
Cramming all the detail in there to give it a more look like it looks more finished.
Yeah.
Than it actually is.
Like, I
like the hair, though. I mean, it sort of does that stupid thing where it just looks like a big, flat, gravity-defying plane over here, which I don't like.
Like, even that, though, it's kind of like just, like, anime extruded hair. Like, it's just not very good.
Yeah, no, this person has lots of problems with tangles and getting their hair stuck everywhere. I
Almost
can't really see too much more.
I know, the
I
problem
can't
is...
see any hands or legs.
Yeah, no, I didn't draw on it because I was shit.
So this is just like some sort of ghostly torso.
Yeah, basically.
Furry wolf torso.
I have another one there if you want to convert it to a JPEG, because if you don't think this is enough, I have one with 2 characters in it, and I know there are definitely hands in it.
Oh,
No, you basically just save it to JPEG. You just overwrite the
I don't know.
right-click it.
Oh, I don't know how to... Well, we already did this one, so we can't
Yeah.
really...
Oh, that's true. But well, then let it be a secret until next time. It's on your desktop.
Ah.
It's a secret. Don't spoil it.
Well, it looks like it says Taguna. Tezguna.
It was an old commission.
Yeah. That's actually some of the ones I was going to look into next, were like
Sorry,
actual
old
commissioners.
commissioners. Sorry for what we produced for you.
Preemptively apologizing for the old commissioners. It's just like,
Yeah.
wow, look at this piece of shit. I can't believe somebody paid for it. Yeah.
Oh, no, I have some really bad ones.
I like, we still have some of those, like, incredibly pointy trees, but there's very few branches.
I think I put a lot of detail into them, but you can't see anything because I didn't have any idea of, like, what contrast was. So, like, on my monitor, it was okay, but, like, this is literally the size it was painted at, too. Like, I had no print quality. It's just shit.
Wolf.
It's really bad. Like, I
This
just...
fucking photobombing wolf. Oh, he's the best.
You know, you need to make, like, a little whistling noise and, like, zoom in on it, like, whoop!
Ooh. Wah, wah, wah. That dude's shaking around. Wah.
Oh, this is bad. Like, I'm really planning on redoing a lot of these, because these are, like... I feel bad, because I know I can do so much better, and I want to, like, kind of punch my old self in the face and, like, just rewrite, like... I don't want people to see this.
You explained it before as trying to absolve your sins.
Yeah, basically, it's like we're in limbo. And, you know, we're all Catholic here, I guess, because limbo, we're in artistic
Still
limbo.
Lutheran.
Oh, sorry, so you only go to hell or heaven.
Yep.
Is that really? You don't have a limbo?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Catholics have, like, a limbo and no one else does. Also, we're
Yeah, she said that
borderline...
last time, too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I also have Alzheimer's. I'm sorry. I don't remember anything.
You do not have Alzheimer's.
I have selective memory
Yeah.
syndrome.
Yeah.
SMS. There we go. Selective memory syndrome.
Also a type of messaging.
Yeah. No, absolving sins would be nice.
Honestly,
I
it's
haven't
not that
absolved
bad.
them. Yeah, it's not as funny. I need to find a worse one. I'm
Start
sorry.
digging.
I'm sorry I disappointed you by having something that's okay rather than just complete and utter shit. But
Thanks.
I didn't... The problem is, though, a lot of times, like, when
Asshole.
I was... A lot of the stuff I did, like, for the longest time, were just sketches.
Mm.
Like, were just, like, black and white sketches or, like, half-finished things. So the problem is, a lot of the stuff I could bring up are literally just, like, you know...
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like, I'm sure there's a lot to say. Like, I have, like, a lot of Kingdom Hearts fan art.
Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, sorry, I said that weird. Sorry.
Sound like Kingdom Hearts.
Sorry, I kind of missed the and then it just kind of...
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I don't really have anything else. The face is wonky. It's the
colors are
floating
kind of
torso. Bland. I don't think the colors are that bad.
Really? I think the colors are kind of... And then maybe it's just I don't like...
It's like,
white
maybe
to
it's the
pink and red.
semi-transparent leaves in the hair that annoys me.
The
'Cause
overlay
it
leaves?
annoys the shit out of me. It's just... honestly, if you just used a fucking Photoshop brush, that same goddamn autumn leaf brush that...
If you zoom in, I guarantee you that is not
I'm
the
sure
exact same brush. Oh, I hope not. No, I no, it's not. And see, the problem is, like, the JPEG has degraded a lot. No, I drew that. I'm pretty sure I drew that. I'm pretty sure, because this is open canvas. Like, they don't have Photoshop brushes. It's still shit. Don't get me wrong.
What the hell's even going on down here?
It's just more poncho or whatever the hell he's wearing. I don't know. She, here, Z,
could be Z.
wolf self. You know? It's bad.
I just like how there's... It just, like, why is there, like, a full weird body shape? It just looks like it's just hair going into somebody else standing really far behind him, and is also wearing some sort of wolf mask. Like, are you done over there?
Yeah. Hey, what you doing? It's just not good. It's like, it's okay though. It's like that painfully mediocre. It's mediocre.
Find worse shit next time.
I'm sorry, I'll find deeper shit, because, like, the problem is, though, like, a lot of it's unfinished, so if you guys are willing to, like, tolerate, mostly, like, 60 to 90% finished works, I have a lot.
And you never went through that phase where, like, you were better, but you were just not at the same time? Like, you made a lot of anatomy mistakes?
I think a lot of them were in sketchbooks. Like, I literally, by the time I started painting on the computer, I wasn't the worst piece of shit ever, but I was still, like, I was just mediocre. Like, I was just painfully mediocre. And that's the problem I have with a lot of my older work. It's just, it's not, like, terrible, but it could have been pushed so much further. Man. But I just didn't, because I was a lazy piece of crap. And, there you go!
There you go.
So.
Have anything else for this?
No, it's
not a lot really to discuss.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not a very good one, but,
Oh, well.
I feel like I let everyone down by not having, like,
So what's our creative sign-off going to be for this time, Kristen? Did you think of anything? Some sort of terrible furry howl.
Thanks for sticking around!
Boo! Ken was making these, like, these fantastic... We were making stupid furry puns, like personality complex and persecution and etc. All the great ones.
For real.
Get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, you could literally go on, like, possum and, like...
Possum.
Like...
I can barely stand your... furiously stupid puns. I don't know anything else.
The cat's meow.
That's just the same.
I'm sorry. It's the dog's bark.
There you go. Yeah, I still don't have any creative sign-off. Like, we can maybe look into some sort of music thing.
Yeah, that might be a little bit easier instead of words.
Or we can just end it, like, really pretentiously, like
give us $1,000?
No.
And, just...
No, not that pretentiously. No, like, end it pretentiously like a, what's the one we both listen to? Radiolab? And that's how this art was made. Ching.
Radiolab was sponsored by...
Are you sick of... Are you tired of going to the post office? Well, stamps.com.
No, what we need is someone on the phone. There's someone on the phone going like, FridgeArt was brought to you by...
Breaker. Not breaker.
Viewers like you. I don't know.
But it wasn't. We don't get paid for this. I'm just gonna smack.
It's true for now.
Get rid of me. No.
I'm not sure how to twirl an invisible mustache audibly.
Well, we're both women, so...
Well, yeah, I'd have to change a lot of my hormones to grow a mustache. I mean,
we're gonna have to take a lot of our hair on our heads and tape it to our lips.
No, I cut my hair. Oh.
No, you can.
No, I can do it.
Yeah, you just look disgusting. like a really bad, like, stereotype from the 80s.
Isn't that what we all are? It's just...
No, we're not stereotypes.
Well, yeah, I can't think of anything creative.
Yeah, neither can I. Well, this has been FridgeArt with Andrea Radeck and
Kristen Plescow.
And we really thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And I hope your fridge is full of art.
Better check if your fridge is running, because there's a joke in there.
Is your name Prince Albert? Because there's a fridge running.
Oh, God, we're so sorry.
I think I made that joke. What's the actual joke?
Prince Albert in a can, well, you better let him out. You should know that.
No, no, it's just, is your fridge running? Well, you better go catch it.
It's not funny. If anyone ever told me that joke in real life, I would have to...
I remember being a child and hearing that joke and just being like...
Because they've been around since, like, the 60s or something. Something, like, to the point where it's in your genetic memory and you're angry. It's epigenetic to hate that.
You just hear, how did the chicken cross the road, and you're just in a fucking fit of rage all the rest of the day. I don't care how the chicken crossed the road. Who gives a shit about a chicken?
It's really dramatic. Oh, yeah, no. I can't think of anything creative to say, and I feel like I gotta get on doing and of course I'm doing con prep, so it's hard to find time to do, penance artwork. I have to say Liberace, I mean Limbo. What do they call it? I guess it is penance. It's limbo. What is that? Are you
thinking of death stare penance or whatever the?
No, I'm trying to think of what the actual place
penance
is called.
Stare. There you go.
Penance.
That's what the Ghost Rider has. It's penance stare.
No, I hate Ghost Rider. Is that the one where his head catches on fire and he's on a motorcycle and
it's got a skull for a head.
And it's like dad died and something about the devil. But
yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about that movie. So Nicolas Cage is in there, and then the second one, he's crazier, but he's also just gives less of a shit.
You lied to me, Nicolas Cage.
I decided to deal with the devil, even though my blood just sort of dropped on a contract. But then in the second movie, I'm like, I definitely decided to deal with the devil.
Yeah, I would consider that to be able to be thrown out in court. So the devil doesn't have shit on him. He could literally just walk away.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I'm good. All right.
FridgeArt. Da-da-da. Trying to find audacity. It's FridgeArt. Yeah.